what's going on? It's Ashton the Barber here. We're going to be doing a mid-low taper tutorial today. Starting off first, I'm going to be using my Coco trimmers to set in that first guideline. As you can see, I'm not taking it too high. I'm going to take it right to below the top of the ear. Now that we put in that first guideline, we're going to do the same thing we just did on this side to the other side. But while we're doing that, I'm going to give you guys kind of a rundown on these trimmers. These trimmers are the Coco trimmers. They're digitally gapped, factory. You cannot go wrong with them. I wish I would have known about this brand sooner, but I sadly didn't get introduced to them until 2 years ago at the Las Vegas Barber Expo. Shout out Jay Majors, great show, but let's get it. So as we're just kind of wrapping up with setting that first guideline, we're actually going to come through with the foil shaver and we're going to bald everything out now. When you use just your trimmer, you're actually just leaving stubble. This shaver is going to take your bald fades to the next level. Now that we've finished balding everything out, I'm going to go ahead and follow it with my wall detailers going up about 1/4 of an inch. This is just going to make it a little bit more of a smooth transition from skin into my clippers closed, which you'll see next. So now as you can see, I'm going to close my clippers. Sorry for the blurriness a little bit, but we're going to make sure that lever is all the way closed, and we're going to go up about another 1/4 of an inch. And you'll see it's going to start blending real nice from skin into the actual hair. And then we're going to get to the next step. Let's go. Now that we've already gone clipper closed, I like to go straight into my clipper open. And when doing this, go up about 1/2 inch and flick out. Flicking out in a C motion is going to be your best friend because it's going to allow you to blend a lot easier than putting in a harsh guideline. Now that we're starting to finish up that guideline, tighten things up, we're going to move into the next step. We're going 2 clicks up. This is going to blend from that line you see right there into our half. And while doing this, try not to set a new guideline. Just tap on that line with the corner of your clippers, then move the lever down as if you are opening it all the way, and just tap on the line a little bit. Kind of making sure, my camera stays focused, as you can see looking back there a little bit. But we're just still working on this line. Don't take it too fast. While you're still learning, just take it nice and slow. I remember when I first started cutting hair, my haircuts were like an hour and 30 minutes, bro, but it all pays off. So now we're going to make a little bit closer. We're going to go almost all the way closed, but 1 click down. And that's going to make a more smooth transition from my clipper closed, my first position, into the half. And still using my corners because I don't want to take it up super, super high. I just want to tap that line out. That's all I want to do. Now that we've kind of finished up blending from skin into our half, we're going to move on to our 1 open. Now, same thing, going up about 1/2 inch, and then same steps, rinse and repeat. Clippers halfway, scoop out, next, clippers 3/4, next, clippers closed, and we're done. Now we're just starting to kind of work. We're getting a little picky here. Now I'm going to move into my half. This is my savior guard right here. Think of this as a lower 1. And then we're going to move over into our 1.5, scoop out. And then after that, it's all clipper over comb, baby. Here's my comb. I love this comb. This is carbon. Great comb. Can't complain. Now, you see the way I'm clipper over combing right here? This is removing weight. This is getting rid of weight, but when I'm going up and down, I'm actually blending at this point. And just kind of using the corners, getting kind of picky. Clipper over comb, master it. It'll be your saving grace. And then here's some OG Walker. Love it. It, better than Spritz, better than all that, because in my opinion, Spritz gets a little bit too caked on. This gives a nice smooth finish. This just, it does it for me. You'll see right here, extra crispy. And we haven't even put a blade on that boy yet. Let me know what you guys think in the comments right now. I'm about to twist them into some better lighting. Man, look at that taper, man. Look at that taper. I like to kind of see the finished product a little bit. So I like to kind of line up just right behind the ear, just to kind of see how that taper sits and if I need to make any adjustments. I think I recorded in this video these darker spots. I like to go ahead and I like to use thinning shear over comb, just to get rid of the bulk in the hair and the darkness, and it'll just make for a smoother transition. Now we're just moving into the back. The back is exactly the same as the sides. However, you have more space to work with. It's not as tedious, and you don't have to be as precise. With the back, this is probably the number one thing that I had gotten down when I first started cutting hair. I was so scared to do the temple tapers. I just didn't like them, too small of space. But this back taper is, my bread and butter right here. I love doing these. I love tapers in general. It's probably one of my favorite haircuts. And it's clean, simple, nice, gangsta. As you can kind of see, we're still doing the same steps. Exactly what I did on this temple taper, I'm doing it to the back. Just a little bit more space to work with. As you can see right here, I'm kind of twisting my detailers downwards like that. It just gets it a little bit closer. That's just me being picky. When you're a barber, you can kind of see stuff that not like everybody can see, but other barbers will definitely see. So it's just me being kind of picky. But same steps, man. Same steps. Yo, so this is the finished product. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I really love doing this haircut. Shout out to Tatum, man. He's graduating high school this year. I've been cutting him since he was in 7th grade. So shout out to Tatum. Thank you for letting me take this video, man. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the, tutorial style videos. Something brand new to me. But let me know, man.